Get out a marker. For the first part, I don't want to see pencils at all. So do not have a pencil on your desk. Put it away. Get a marker. If I could remember how to say it in Spanish, I would tell you all in Spanish.
Marcador.
Yeah, I can't say that. No. No, especially not while it's recording, so that it can be out there that I'm a dum-dum. Marcador. Marcador.
There you go.
I'm getting there, slowly but surely.
Yeah, I don't think the other game. Most of them have 0 views, so it doesn't matter. I always have
Alright, marker. That's all. We do it throughout the year. Alright, so first you had to graph this. Now, I want you to use marker to correct. Does everybody understand? We're using marker to correct. You should not have a pencil in your hand right now. I'm going to give it to you in just a minute. Do you want to just watch for this first part? Okay, so I want to graph this guy first. Now, how do I graph him? What do I do? Up to. And then?
Right.
There.
Down.
There.
Up one.
Up one.
Right two.
Fantastic. Up one, right two. Now, yesterday, what kind of lines did we learn about? Let's review that before I go any further. And parallel and perpendicular, right? Awesome. Parallel lines have what? The same slope, okay? And we're discovering what perpendicular lines have, but we know they cross, right? And one's negative and one's positive. We did talk about that yesterday. Alright, so let's graph this guy. I need to swap those so that it's in slope-intercept form. Why did I make my 2 negative? Besides Alexia. Because it says negative, and why did I make it a positive plus 5? Because it's positive, right? Alright, so how do I graph my blue equation? What should I do first? Nope. Up 5. Now you're making me yawn, CJ. And then what do I do? What is my slope? A negative. So it'll go up 2 or down 2? Down 2, right 1. Down 2, right 1. Now, do these cross? Awesome. Did anybody graph it right last night? Did anybody forget to do their homework? Awesome. Now, these cross, correct?
Yes.
Do I have a positive slope and a negative slope? Alright, so far we're correct. Now, let's graph this guy right here. We'll start with our first one. What is the y-intercept of this one? It's 0. Alright, so this guy does not have a y-intercept, so it's 0. So everybody put a dot at the origin.
So you do have to put it on.
Yes, you do. Now, what's my slope? Positive 2/3. So what do I do?
Go
Up 2, right 3. And then we could also go down 2 and left 3. So remember, if you did not do this, I want you to be correcting it in marker, or if you made a mistake, correct it in marker so I can see what you did do and what we're correcting. Yeah, I'm going to check it at the end. The back, honey. There you go. Alright, now this guy right here, we need to solve it for y, don't we? So how would I solve this for y? Subtract the 2. If we had number strips, I would give y'all points. Now, can I move my y over here just for funsies? I can. And then I could say negative 3/2 x minus 2, correct? So I'm just rewriting it so it's in slope-intercept form. That's all I'm doing. Yes, ma'am. And then subtract the 2? I wouldn't do that just because you're trying to get y by itself. So I would move that 2 over here and then just flip it. Alright, so what do I need to do first on this one? Down 2. And my slope is negative 3/2, so I should go down 1, 2, 3, right 2. Up 1, 2, 3, left 2. Now, do those lines cross? Do I have a positive and a negative slope?
Yes.
I have a positive. Awesome. So we've done everything right so far. Can everybody do me a favor and hold their marker in the air? It's not that I don't trust y'all. It's that I really don't trust y'all. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Gracias. We've had a trouble with some cheating today in my other classes, and I just have been really angry all day. Work. Yeah, it was a test assignment too. Yeah, it's been a good day.
Not supposed to be angry at work. People aren't supposed to cheat either.
I know. But I'm okay now. I'm happy because y'all are here. I really enjoy teaching y'all at the end of the day. Yeah. Y'all are kind of zombie-ish, but you still at least somewhat do your work most days.
Except for like that in one corner.
All right, so now, what do you notice about the intersection? Let's look at number 10. What do you notice about the intersection of each pair of lines? They cross. Do they cross like a specific way?
Yeah, they have a X.
It makes an X, right?
Yeah.
Or a T?
That's what I put. That's what I put. I thought it was wrong.
No, that's good. So you could put that they make an X, they make a T. Let's write that. They.
Right before y'all said that, I thought about that in my mind, so you know.
That does not count.
Dang it.
I don't like writing on marker.
Just wait, honey. This is your homework. Just wait. Just chill. Just relax. Oh my gosh. You want gray or purplish black?
I want green.
No, don't erase.
So can I rewrite it back with marker?
Yeah, just write on the side. Don't erase, guys. They make an X, they make a T. Now, let's think about that. Does anybody know what kind of angle this makes right here? Look at you go. If I could give you points, I would. Because I forgot to make copies of number strips. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, y'all could write it on sticky notes. Do you want to write your points on sticky notes?
Yeah, bet. I need to
Y'all are the epitome of laziness. Like, oh my
I
gosh.
conserve energy.
Come on.
I conserve
Are you late for
And then I go home and sleep till 8.
Alright. Crazies. Right? If they make an X, they make a T, they make a 90-degree angle. Something to that effect, have that down. Has everybody answered number 10 on their paper? Nanny, if you don't put that down, son.
She don't slap.
Right on your paper, we've answered number 10. We're a step ahead of you. Alright, now. It says that Miss Asbury lost her train of thought halfway through speaking. It said find a pattern in the pairs of slopes for each set of lines. So what I want us to do now, and I want you to do this with marker so that you can make sure we're doing it right. We're going to go through, and we're going to write M1, M2, and we're going to write what our slopes are. Is everybody ready? Alright, so of our first one, what is our first slope? What is this?
2/3.
Okay, awesome. And what's M2? What's our...
-3.
And not over anything, Cal.
Divide.
-3/2. You can say that as well. Divided by.
I got time to figure it out. I'm saying.
Alright.
It's gonna take -3 twos.
Because that's not anything. And it sounds like you're saying tooth, like your teeth, but tooths.
Twos. You have twos moving around.
Y'all are crazy. Alright, let's look at number 8. M1, M2.
Well, I gotta write them down.
I am the tooth.
You're welcome, Tater Tot.
I love drugs.
Whoa. He recorded that for everybody to know. I'll be sure to send that video to your parents.
Okay. Like I said, first one.
Alright, what's our slope right here for this guy?
1/2.
1/2. Everybody write 1/2. And for our second one, what's our other slope?
-2.
-2.
Oops, I put the wrong.
That's okay. Alright, so has everybody noticed that we've had a positive and a negative each time?
Yeah.
Does anybody notice anything else about them?
They both, yeah, they both have, no. They both have one negative and one.
They're using similar numbers, yeah, but what is the difference between these two?
Negative.
They're flipped. Oh my. What of you? They're flipped. What is the difference? Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. What is the difference between these two?
It's tag Mariah.
Yeah, and if I flipped 1/2 over, would we still get 2?
Yes.
Because what are all whole numbers hanging out with? An invisible 1. Now let's see if that's true for this one up here. So M1, M2. Tell me what my slope is of my first equation. 1/3. And what's my other slope? -3. Now, do we have a positive and a negative? Did we also flip again? Do you think we're going to do that every time they're perpendicular? Yes. All right, now, find a pattern in the pairs of slopes. So, what pattern can we write down? One's positive, one's negative, okay? So, one slope is positive. One is negative. What else? They're flipped. They are flipped. And it'll be that way every single time. And instead of using the word flipped, we have a really fancy word that we say. If one is positive and one's negative, what do we call those? Starts with an O. Opposites. And flipped, the fancy word, is reciprocal. So this means opposite reciprocals. Has anybody heard that word before? Reciprocal. 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 All right, now, number 12. Draw a conclusion that summarizes what you have observed in complete sentences.
I observed that.
So what did we see?
I put all the lines are perpendicular.
How do you know that? All the lines cross at what? What do we write right here?
90 degrees.
Okay. Yes, and what's your question? No.
Good boy didn't listen.
I just feel like
I think he's just been absent, but I'm not sure. All right, so the lines cross at a 90-degree angle. And what else? What did we notice about the slopes? If they're flipped, they are
opposite reciprocal.
yes. And the slopes are opposite reciprocals. And I'll give you a minute to write that down. I'm sorry.
Not you.
Oh.
No.
What are you doing, Christian?
What?
What are you doing? He just got my drawers open and just staring in his face. Please don't kill us all. Yes, sir.
What do you have?
Supposed to be E or
At. It's an at symbol.
You just checking.
It's just habit. I'm sorry. I'm a lazy child.
It says I'm not crazy. I'm just gonna do nothing. It's easy to remind me.
Yeah, I need that. Oh, Troy needs that
The
shirt
shirt
too.
that I had on hangry yesterday.
Hey, I'm not gonna
was
wait.
definition of hangry. That was
Hey, but I remembered to get the dates correct on my bell ringers this week. Okay, guys? I can only accomplish one thing at a time. Let's give me some credit.
flow off of the
But I only did it for this week. I mean, for this class. For my other classes, I put May.
You ready for school to be over with?
I don't know how I do the things that I do, son. Alright, are we ready?
Think about it.
And some ADHD medication. Look at that rhyme.
Next page. No, we did not have to do this part, so now you can pick up your pencil.
Oh, it's not so cute.
Yes, ma'am.
Where'd you get these?
The Walmart.
I like this.
Yeah, they're lovely to write with. Now do you see why I write with them every day?
Yeah, they don't buzz like markers.
Yeah, they're awesome. Okay, so we're going to answer some questions about perpendicular lines. What kind of slopes do perpendicular lines have? That's the angle. What kind of slopes do they have? We just wrote it down.
Oh, positive and negative.
Yes. Opposite reciprocal. Opposite reciprocal.
Opposite reciprocal.
Y'all are silly.
Like recipe?
But not
Yes.
at all.
Reciprocal.
Alright, everybody take a deep breath. Let it out. Focus on number 13. What is the slope that is perpendicular to this guy? Alright, what's my slope here?
4.
My slope is 4. So we need the perpendicular slope. Is that a positive slope or a negative? So we need a
Positive.
negative.
Negative.
Now, reciprocal means we flip. So what are all whole numbers hanging out with?
1.
And if I flip this over, what's it going to become?
1. -1/4.
Negative 1/4.
Hey, you want to know something I just made up in my head that's kind of funny?
No, I want you to help me
It has
do this
something
next
to do with
problem.
it.
No.
It does, I promise.
Okay.
Your X is a downward slope.
Oh my gosh. Alright, now, this one says, what is the slope of a line that is perpendicular to x equals -6? Now, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to graph on my phone x equals -6.
Legit.
Well, it's really not cheating. I have this great app called Desmos, and it graphs for you. You guys can get it. Desmos, D-E-S-M-O-S.
Wait, what? This is must? Wait, this is a long one.
Desmos.
M-O-S.
I'll show you in a second.
I heard this means
Alright, everybody pump the brakes and look at the board. Now, this is the graph of x equals -6. Troy, tell me what kind of line that red line is.
Oh, there's a hard that is a parallel line. For what?
Parallel to what, son? So what kind of line is that, Troy?
The straight line.
Not Freddie. All lines are straight.
That's a reciprocal line.
It has an undefined slope, yes, but what kind of line is it?
That is a positive. No,
Vertical line. Alright.
I said vertical.
I know, honey, but I wanted him to answer. Calm down. Now, children, let's get something clear. All lines are straight. If it's not straight, that's called a curve. Does everybody understand? That's not a line. Now, this is a vertical line. It has an undefined slope. Vertical lines have an undefined slope. We've talked about that before. Now, for it to be, what's the word I'm looking for? It's asking us for the perpendicular line, right? So, would perpendicular to this look like this?
Yeah. No. No.
What about this?
No.
What about this?
No. Yes.
That is perpendicular. Now, what kind of line has my pen made?
Horizontal.
A horizontal slope. And Troy, since you were just convinced to be talking the whole time over there, can you tell me what kind of slope a horizontal line has?
That's 0.
A 0 slope. I'm glad your table whispered it to you so that you would get it right. So, if it is perpendicular to a vertical line, what kind of slope does it have to have? A 0 slope. So for For number 14, everybody write 0 slope. Bless you. Alright, for number 15, write the equation for a line that is perpendicular. Now, we're writing the equation for the we're writing the equation for the line, which means that we need to know what the slope is. So can you guys tell me what I would need to solve first? I need to solve for y. And how do I get negative y? How do I get y by itself? What do I have to move first? Subtract 8x. Alright, everybody subtract 8x. Alright, and that would give us negative 4y equals, can I combine the negative 8x and the 12? No, why? They're not like terms. So, negative 8x plus 12. Now, is my y by itself yet, Troy?
No.
Okay, what do I need to do next, Troy?
Divide by 4.
Divide by
Negative.
negative 4. Fantastic. Now, do I divide both of those up over here by negative 4 or just one? Both of them. Alright, what is negative 8x divided by negative 4? 2x. Why is it a positive?
Because 2 negatives are positive.
Yes, negative divided by negative is a positive. And now 12 divided by negative 4 is?
Positive.
Minus 3. Now, that gave us the slope for this line. We need the perpendicular line that passes through the origin. Now, the origin is the middle, correct? That means it passes through 0, 0. So what's my y-intercept if it passes through 0, 0?
What?
If my line, for instance, on this one right here that we graphed earlier, my line did not have a y-intercept, but it really did. It passed through the origin. So what is my y-intercept?
0.
0. So do I have to write plus anything out here? No, because we wouldn't write plus 0. So here, we're going to write y equals. Now, I need the perpendicular line, right? What is the opposite reciprocal of 2? Negative 1/2. Now, what are all whole numbers hanging out with? Is anybody alive? Oh,
Of course not.
a 1. So you would flip this, and it would make it negative 1/2 x. Does everybody understand? Are we sure?
Sure, yes.
Now, why did we not have a plus anything out here? Why is it 0? It passed through the origin, yes. Alright, can you guys tell me what we're going to look at 16 now. What is the perpendicular slope going to be? What's our slope here? Negative 1/3. So what would the perpendicular slope be? Besides Alexia. Positive 3. Where'd you get positive 3 from?
You flip it.
Yes, flip it upside down, change the sign, so m equals 3. Now, it passes through 0, negative 10. Remember, our y-intercept has an x value of 0. Does this have an x value of 0? Is this 0? Yes. So this is our y-intercept. So you would just say y equals 3x minus 10.
That's a 3.
Oh, guys.
Wait,
I'm not going to that.
Oh, no, it's me.
Wait, I didn't see the 3. What did it look like?
I don't know.
I didn't see what.
No.
I know. I need you to control the things that you say.
Me?
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Now, the next part is super tricky. I'm telling you, I don't know if we'll be able to handle it. Parallel lines have what kind of slope?
Same.
Same slope, so it would have to be the same number. Perpendicular lines have what kind of slope?
Opposite reciprocal.
So that means opposite sign and flipped, right? And neither don't match at all. So we're going to determine if these are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Slope is the number in front of x. This is 2. This is negative 2. Are those parallel, perpendicular, or neither?
Perpendicular.
If they were parallel, they'd have to be the same number. Are those the same number? I need more than one person to tell me if 2 and negative 2 is the same.
No.
No. All right, if they're perpendicular, they'd have to be flipped. Are these guys flipped?
Yes.
No, guys. The reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. So, is it parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Neither. Neither.
Neither.
People always tell me that.
I don't know, Tater.
Neither.
You can say both. No. Did you just say both?
Nether? That's N-E-T-H-E-R.
What?
That's a whole different word.
What?
You're a weirdo.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh, Troy!
You're
Killing it over there, son. Killing it.
You're killing her, small.
Alright, let's talk about B. Now, the second equation is in slope-intercept form already, so we're not going to touch it. Now, let's solve 3y minus 5x equals 9. Everybody write that. No, it's not. They're spelled the same. Write this down. I don't think you should doubt me of all people in spelling.
Were you any spelling bees?
All of them.
You lost all of them?
I won.
All of them?
How do you spell hola?
I don't believe.
Your mom.
That was so amazing. That was so amazing.
The fact that we think that's so funny says so
That
much
was so
about
amazing.
us. Thanks.
That was perfect.
That
was beautiful.
I know. I may be
I
5.
feel like it's the way you said it. You looked at your mom and then turned your head. Seriously.
Okay. Now, I know. Let's focus. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Now, we need to get y by itself. How would we move this negative 5x? Thank you, Troy. Okay, now is y by itself yet? So what do I need to do? Divide by what?
3.
Do I divide both terms or one? Okay, so what's 5x divided by 3? Does 3 go into 5? So we leave it as a fraction. 5/3 x. And what's 9 divided by 3? Okay, now let's look at our slopes. We have 5/3 and negative 3/2. Are these opposite signs?
Yes.
Are they flipped?
Yes.
So are they parallel, perpendicular, or neither?
Neither. Parallel. Hold up. Perpendicular.
Parallel, they have to be the same thing. Are these the same thing?
No.
Perpendicular, they have to be opposite or reciprocal. Are these opposite or reciprocal?
Yes.
Perpendicular. Okay, are we ready? I don't feel like we are. For the next problem. We're just moving down the page.
Feel like for what?
Alright, what is the slope of our first equation right here? What's the number in front of x? 1. And the reason we can do that is because y is by itself. Is y by itself right here?
No.
So what do I need to do? How? Divide. Dividir by 3. Alright, what's 3 divided by 3?
1.
So we just have x. What's 2 divided by 3?
I don't know.
Does 3 go into 2?
Nope.
Leave it as a fraction. 2/3. Now, my slope of my first one was 1. What's the slope of my second one?
2/3. 2/3.
That's my y-intercept, guys. What's my slope?
1.
1. Are those the same?
Yes.
So what has the same slope?
Parallel.
Parallel lanes. Parallel. All right. D, E, F, G, H, a homework. We're going to turn it all in tomorrow together. All in tomorrow together.
We're all in.
We're all in.